Welcome back. It's Bless the Bitties. August 14th, 2022, Season 15, Episode 6. Maddie, where have we been?
Here and there, all over the world. We've been busy, yeah.
Busy. Drama. Everything in between. Fucking house got broken into.
Dun, dun.
Dun, 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 dun. Motherfucker didn't even take anything.
And that's creepy to me.
That's the weird part. There were at least thousands of dollars worth of equipment. And I keep saying he, because I assume it was a guy. Is that sexist?
No.
Okay, so he could have taken anything he wanted, but all he did was let our stupid cat out on your birthday.
Yeah.
Ruining all of our plans because this little fuck decides to jump out the window and go missing for, 8 hours?
It was a long time.
6 to 8 hours, Bosco? How would you say? Huh? Oh, you don't want to talk now, huh?
It was definitely more than usual. And, other times he's escaped, I don't know, for like an hour and a half maybe.
Yeah, this motherfucker went on the lam, and we thought we would never see him again. And all I had to do was wait for nightfall, bring out the laser pointer, and all of a sudden he comes sniffing around.
He's really listening right now.
He knows that we're talking about him. Went out and got him a little bow tie collar with his name on the back and my number, because it's local. People don't want to be calling no 914s.
What's a 914?
How the hell did this cat get from New York City? But yeah, we got him back. We installed s15e06, which is not a sponsor, but it should be.
It should be.
Shout out.
We feel safe.
Yeah, we got the fucking camera. We got the door sensors. We've gotten the alarm called on us on accident a couple times. Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Get the fuck out of here. So, it was a very stressful time, but now I feel more secure than ever. And I dare somebody other than a roach to break in our house.
I'm fighting.
Yeah.
But also, I do, feel, a little more, aware. It's like, oh, I'm home alone or whatever. I'm putting the alarm on.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's what it's there for. And
daytime.
Yeah. And not to make this a s15e06 commercial, but it's monitored 24/7 and 365. Aren't there certain years where it's 367 days in a year? Or is it 364? I don't know. I think we lose a day. I think the world is spinning faster. I don't know. Days seem shorter. I'm very confused about all of it. But s15e06, if there's a break-in, they alert the police immediately. Now, I mean, the police response time, even though they're 2 blocks away, quite literally 2 blocks away, who knows how long it would take for them to get here. But at least there's that. This did cause me to move my studio equipment closer to my bedroom and not out in the open where it's easily seen. Because
no curtains.
Yeah, I mean, look.
What is up with that?
I just don't understand how somebody would break in and not even take my PlayStation 2. Not even
I
take...
don't think anybody wants that. Nobody wants that.
Somebody could go... If somebody was down bad enough and needed to sell or pawn something off, you could get fucking, I don't know, $50 for it. I've seen them on Facebook Marketplace. People trying to sell bread machines for $200. It's like, bro, you bought that during the pandemic. You made one bad loaf. Now you don't want it anymore because you have to go back to work. I'm not buying shit off of Facebook Messenger Marketplace.
You have.
Yeah, a snare drum.
A TV.
Did I buy a TV off of it?
Yeah, the one I use my laptop.
Oh, that's right. That was for you, though.
I'm Facebook market worthy.
Mm-hmm. So how was your birthday, other than the great Bosco escape?
Yeah, I think I grew like 3 gray hairs that day.
Yeah.
It was very stressful. But it was redeemed the next day when we went out to eat. Had sushi.
Yeah, we did a do-over. We were like, no, actually,
and sake.
Today's your birthday, and we're going to drink some sake and get way too drunk on martinis. And olives.
Yeah, you got lit. That wasn't very strong.
It was the olives.
The olives got you?
Well, I was chasing my basically all vodka martini with an olive. So I would take a sip, and then I would take an olive and chew it up to chase, because, you know, I can't sip liquor. You know, I have to chase it with either a ginger ale, fucking soda of some sort, some kombucha, whatever it is.
Kombucha.
But I can't just drink liquor straight. I can barely... Wine is about as far as I can go.
Yeah. I feel like that wasn't even like a real martini. It was just vodka in a martini glass.
Yeah. Well, our waiter hooked us up. Shout out to Kendrick.
Yeah. That was his name.
He was a real one. I'm not just saying that because he was black and I was thinking of a black name. Maybe his name.
I think, no, that was his name.
That was actually his name. I remember. Yeah. So, yeah. You're old as fuck. How old are you? 32?
Yeah.
The old 3-2. It's all downhill from here.
Yeah. That's what I'm experiencing right now.
When do women get colonoscopies?
Probably always. Now, maybe.
I don't know, because I always heard, like, men, it's like, anytime after 40, you should start getting checked. I don't know, I think women have tighter buttholes.
You should probably go.
Well, no, I'm not saying for me, you know.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
My butthole is nice.
Is it?
Well, you know, it's hairless. So, Maddie's daddy came to town to visit.
Yes, and my stepmom.
Carolina! So, Mad's dad and my dad had a sit down.
A sit down?
Yeah. It was like a TED Talk. Emphasis on talk. Who do you think won the talk off?
Probably your dad.
Right.
Because there was more stories.
And he was relentless.
A little.
Yeah. Yeah, but good times.
Of course, yeah.
We found ourselves in Arnoldville, out of all the places in Louisiana, to take a New York couple, we brought them to Arnoldville, which took seemingly 7 hours to get there.
Was it not fun? I had fun.
I really did have fun. I'm just saying.
Boom.
I'm just saying. I don't know why it felt like it took so long to get there. I think it's because I didn't have my co-pilot, my rock.
No, it was a different route.
Yeah, it was a weird route for sure.
It was scenic, for sure.
Oh yeah, we saw. What? Did we see like people burning tires on the side of the road at one point?
They were burning like something.
It was a smorgasbord of Louisiana white trash on the way there. So they really got to see like some really beautiful oak trees. Like the sky was a certain shade of like pink. It was like cotton candy clouds.
Mm-hmm.
And then we would pass like some dude shirtless, taking a hammer to his truck and slapping his wife. And then, keep going and beautiful again.
Rust. Lots of rust.
A lot of rust. A lot of cow farms, little horsies. And then, the cotton candy skies. But the pizza, amazing.
Amazing.
So, shout out to Parish Brewery.
Bayou Teche. That's what it is. So, in our own work lives, it's been a lot. You go first, sir.
So, I went from some hoity-toity, uppity, buppity, bippity, boppity, boo place in the oil center to another place which was a lot less uppity buppity, but a lot more early dirly.
What?
6 a.m. call time?
Yes.
Can't do it. Can't win with them. So, but they were very nice. We ended on good terms. And then I went out on the job hunt. And what did I say, Maddie? What did I say? You know what? I can drive down this here damn road, put in these applications, and I'm going to get hired at one of these places by the end of the week. And what happened?
By the end of the week. Was that good?
Outback Steakhouse. Is that one of their jingles?
I don't know.
When you
did they have
your
jingles?
family.
I can't remember anything except for Bloomin' Onion.
Let's see if they have
a
any.
Bloomin' Onion.
I mean, how do you feel about Outback, first of all?
I like it because of that Bloomin' Onion.
Well, let me tell you.
Seriously, it's so good.
I made one firsthand.
Yes.
And it will be on the
recap.
It will be on the monthly recap. And, I know all the secrets now. So I can open my own Outback Steakhouse if I want to. I'm looking... There we go. There's a good old... Of course, there's going to be an ad.
2017. Go back to, the 90s or something.
All right, let's see.
Favourites are getting even bigger.
Even bigger.
Sirloin kind of big. Aussie Bloom big.
Aussie
Boomerang beer
Bloom.
blunts big. 6-layer chocolate cake and ultimate Great Barrier combo big. Our biggest entrees ever. Hurry in now. Outback Steakhouse. Aussie rules. And come in every day for big lunch combos starting at $7.99.
$7.99.
I don't know if those are still the same prices, but, I can't speak for the company. I'm only a back-of-the-house worker. But, gotta tell you, pretty laid back compared to the hoity-toity shit show that was, I'll not name.
He who shall not be named.
Yes. But I would like some champagne, if we have any.
Champagne?
So you, if you choose to speak.
I'll choose to speak. I, for 3 weeks, have been working at an insurance company. And I know nothing about insurance at all. But I didn't need to because I wasn't doing anything. I was just picking up phones. Because you have to be licensed. So just pay me for sitting. And it was hella boring and it was hella cold. And it was a very long day for no reason.
Right. But
Yes.
it was temp.
It was temp.
Tomorrow
yes.
morning,
I'm starting another job. Woo! It's that was great. Thank you. Thank you so much.
It was a temp. All right, you're starting another job.
Thank you. Hopefully it's good, but I don't want to think about it right now. I'm very nervous about it.
Come on, you'll do fine.
Yeah.
It'll probably be even more boring than the one you just left.
Let's hope not, because I was like falling asleep.
Yeah.
At the desk.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That's unprofesh, but it was very boring.
Maybe that's why they kept it so cold. I mean, I remember in school, that was the whole thing. They would keep all the classrooms so cold because it would lower the chances of you falling asleep at your desk.
That's torture.
Well, all public schools are torture.
I don't know. When it's cold, I want to go to sleep. So.
Yeah, if I have a blanket and I'm horizontal.
I always got a sweater.
Yeah, well. So, good luck to Maddie on her first day. If you're listening to this right now, give her good vibes.
Woohoo!
Through the multiverse. Last thing I have is football is back. And right now you can go to FanDuel.com if you want to make some big money. And you know what? I'm offering my listeners to contact me personally so I can give you a recommendation and we can both make money together. Email me, jesselasala@gmail.com. Let's make this work, people. We got some big parlays coming up. Week 2 of the NFL preseason starts on Thursday, August 18th. We got some big matchups, and I'm horny for them. So the Saints and the Packers will be August 19th. That's also the same night that Madden drops. It's going to be a wild one, folks. But already, your boy's won on every single football bet that he's made, just like he said he would. And I can't wait to retire by February.
That was the longest commercial ever.
They need to hear, my capabilities if they're going to become a sponsor. I remember I used to give Triscuit ads. Remember when I gave fake ads?
Triscuits?
What's wrong with Triscuits? They're a little dry.
A little dry.
You put like a little bit of cheese, maybe an olive and a tomato. You do a bunch of combos. You put a cucumber, a wedge of cheese. There's always cheese involved.
Oh yeah, that's spreadable cheese.
I didn't say spreadable. I was thinking more like, the shit that it's already pre-cut for you, the sharp ched. Sharp
The
shed.
little squares.
Yeah.
Little squares.
All right, so speaking of football, my man, Mr. Aaron Rodgers, went on the Aubrey Marcus podcast and claimed that ayahuasca helped him to get back in the game. He was going on to saying that there are many myths and rumors, negative framework of the experience, not the deep and meaningful and crazy mind-expanding possibilities, and also deep self-love and healing that can happen on the other side. Rodgers also went on to add that the experience made him feel freer, which helped him to be better as a leader, as a teammate, as a friend, and as a lover.
And as a lover.
As a lover. I really feel like that experience paved the way for me to have the best season of my career. So this was back in 2020 when the Packers famously drafted Jordan Love in the first round, sparking outrage from Aaron Rodgers. Because it felt to him like, oh, they're trying to push me out the door for this new young rook. And so he went to Peru and did ayahuasca, came back and had back-to-back MVP seasons. Now, we didn't do so well in the playoffs, but that wasn't his fault. So, but yeah, he seems to be on a very good path.
He seems hyped.
Yeah.
Ready to go. Ready to play.
He's in a good mindset. And I would definitely put some bucks on him being the MVP of this season. So another news. Former, I know some of you think he's still the president, but former President Donald Trump got his Mar-a-Lago home raided. They found some sticky files. There's some photos that show that he tried to flush some White House documents down the toilet, clogging the toilets in the White House. And then he was questioned in court and pled the fifth.
Why are you pleading the fifth?
Of course, he famously said while he was trying to roast Hillary Clinton, if you plead the fifth, you're admitting guilt. So
yeah, if you're not guilty, why plead the fifth?
Yeah. So tell it like it is, sir, because you look nuts, as always. Let's see here. Let's go to some other New York news.
We love New York news.
I mean, it just writes itself. The Starbucks at the corner of Astor Place and Lafayette Street regularly contends with drug users, mentally disturbed people, and homeless folks looking to take a nap. But this is a woke NYC Starbucks who apparently allows it. So it's like Skid Row in New York City. They just let these people come in, take a nap. Oh, you want to buy a water? Waters are free. But technically, you're a customer. I guess.
Maybe they shouldn't have, shouted at him out like that.
Astor Place and Lafayette.
They're I assume they're just stealing from Starbucks, basically, so.
Yeah, they just go in there and take
Who gives a
wild shits.
No, not like the people. I'm talking about the people working there.
Oh.
They're just stealing from Starbucks and helping the community.
Oh.
And it's like, who cares? Because
Well,
it's the man. Is that like their stance?
Right, like we hate our jobs this much that we'll just let anyone in here. Well, a yellow taxi driver died after a beatdown by multiple passengers who tried to rob him in Queens. Queens, I thought Queens was safe.
No.
Yeah.
For the most part.
It ain't safe out here in New York, no matter where you are. Let's see, more New York news. Nope. Oh, here we go.
That looks so creepy. What is that?
Yeah, well, this is Florida. Sorry. But we'll go to it anyway.
We'll go to Florida.
A naked machete-wielding Florida man tries to rob victim of his clothing.
What is he, the Terminator?
Give me your clothes. He wanted the shirt off his back. A naked Florida felon armed with a machete was arrested after allegedly demanding a man's clothes at knife point. I mean, wouldn't you just give someone your shirt if they threaten to stab you?
Yes, take my shirt, take my bra. Get the hell out of here.
Oh, this is actual New York news.
We're going back to New York?
Salman Rushdie stabbed during an appearance in New York. Now, if you remember him as the author referenced in Seinfeld, you remember that episode?
No.
They talked about him, and then I forget which character it was, but it was like someone said Salmon Rushdie, and it's like, no, it's Salmon. But that's where the joke went. But he was attacked at a literary event in New York when an assailant stormed the stage soon after its introduction. He wrote some wild-ass book about the devil, and just by writing that book, it wasn't like, hey, I love the devil. It was just a book that he wrote, and someone came and stabbed him, and it took 20 seconds for security to come get this dude off of him.
Jeez.
So he's in critical condition. Thoughts and prayers. Also, thoughts and prayers to Anne Hesh, who has tragically passed away. Dead at 53. Can't name one movie she's been in. Can you?
No, I have no idea, but I think she's won an Emmy or something. That's good.
Great life. 53, that's when you want to die.
Well, she was definitely very disturbed mentally.
Yeah.
And drunk.
Let's talk.
Can we go back to Florida news? I have Florida news.
Okay, give me some. Hit me with it, fatty.
What?
What?
What? What was that?
I'm sorry, I just got finished listening to Mark Norman. Oh, that's another thing we didn't cover. We went and saw Mark Norman. It was fantastic.
We didn't cover that?
No, it's been that long. I got to meet Mark Norman. So did you. He complimented your eyebrows. I gave him a box of Junior Mints.
Good times.
I don't know. He just always calls his co-host fatty.
Huh?
Hit me with it, fatty.
Florida woman arrested after allegedly calling two precincts 11,000 times to berate the police.
In what time period? In a day? In a year? I mean, both are bad, but...
In a year.
Jesus. So she's like the definition of a Karen.
Yeah, but she wasn't like calling with anything. She was just calling. She was erratic. She was saying, come arrest me. And...
Wow.
And then, like, when the police would come, she wouldn't answer the door.
See, people like that need to be fined. Or then on your third offense, when the police show up, they just shoot you. That's it. You're wasting our time from doing good for the community with your nonsense. I mean, what the fuck? This isn't like the homework hotline where you can just call up and ask them an algebra question. This is the fucking police.
Yes. And she would be very inappropriate with them too. Like, you know, saying like sexual shit.
Really?
So this woman had time, as they say. Too much time, if you ask me. Oh, this lady is like insane.
Well, we'll go to California, the Florida of the West Coast.
This is the craziest road trip right now.
A California woman was arrested after her husband caught her on video allegedly using Drano to poison his drinks.
Oh, that's where the Drano went.
You got me there. So, also the funniest part about this is her last name is Yu.
Yes.
So, I mean, the jokes could go on for days about this. You are guilty. What were you doing with my lemonade? I hope you are never bailed out.
Okay.
You tried to kill me.
Yes, that's the best one.
Let's see here. This guy looks like a fucking
Oh, this is the guy.
full-on creep. So a pedophile dies after drinking a mystery liquid.
This is in Texas, by the way. So now we're in Texas
Yeah.
from California.
Texas pedophile died this week after drinking a mysterious liquid from a water bottle as a jury found him guilty of child sexual assault. And I say, how the fuck did he get Pedialyte? Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. That's pedophile. Isn't pedophile and Pedialyte too close?
Well,
Pedialyte.
like pediatrics, that's what they study
Right.
to be like a children's doctor. So it must like derive from ped or something
Ped.
of that PDO.
Pedal.
Something with kids. So pedophile, you're a creepy old guy. And this is like so like I have a big question mark because like where like somebody gave him that shit and was like,
It's like, look, it's not looking good,
drink
bro.
this right now, or I don't know. Maybe someone like threatened him. Drink this or you're dying.
Well,
In your sleep, bitch.
right.
I don't know.
Right. Yeah, I hear that they don't take it real easy on child sex offenders in the joint. Like, that's... You can fucking shoot a man in the face, but if you rape a child, they're going to beat you with a book bag full of pennies in there somehow.
Woo.
What you got?
Going to Louisiana,
Uh-oh.
a kindergarten was removed from her Louisiana school over their parents' same-sex marriage. And this is in DeQuincy.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know where that is?
Quincy. Sounds like it's near New Orleans.
Well,
I've definitely passed it on I-10.
this is at a Baptist school.
Also, DeQuincy. Great name for a Madden player, which is coming out next week.
By the way, if you didn't know. Yeah, it's unfortunate.
It's so 50 years ago. Like, even further, I would say 70 years ago.
How you gonna deny a kid an education?
So behind the
Jesus.
times.
Like, you can't educate this kid? What is the problem?
Well, he's got a couple of gays raising. Can't have that here. You might.
She's a gay too.
It's like
Or
they. They's gonna infect us all. Gotta keep them out.
Hate. A Canadian politician was speaking outside and a bee flew into his mouth.
Well, now that's a fun story.
Is it fun? Because I would die.
Well, is he allergic to bees like fucking Macaulay Culkin in My Girl?
Oh, God, that is so sad. Why?
I just remember the glasses falling in slow motion with bees all over them. And the girl's dad, I think it was Dan Aykroyd, ran a fucking mortuary.
Yeah, it was Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah. Sad movie.
Yeah, I don't want to watch
Sad.
that. Like, ever.
That's what we're watching tonight.
So yeah, a bee flew in his mouth. And also...
Did he eat it like a fucking man, or did he, like, cough and choke?
He did cough, and, like, it did come out, but it did go all the way down his throat.
I would have kept swallowing until it got to my stomach acid and then shit it out like a fucking American.
And so this was the time he was talking in his speech
about bees?
About privatizing healthcare in Canada. And that bee was like, absolutely not. Where are you from?
It's like, sir, I have to do this.
Are you American?
For my fellow bees. Well, that may be the least of his worries because scientists have identified a new virus coming out of where? China. That has infected 35 people so far, but this was from a few days ago, so it's probably jumped to 135 people. And it's called the Langya Hennaparavirus. At first, it infected animals, and it's now made the jump to humans.
Oh, God.
While the virus is not believed to be transmitted between people, due in part to the small sample size. See, this is where it's thought to have been hosted by shrews before it infected humans. What the fuck is a shrew?
I don't know. I feel like I know, but I don't know.
I feel like you just call some asshole, that fucking shrew. Yeah, so let's see if we have any. Yep, this is the same one. One of nearly 3 dozen. It's too early to tell if it's deadly or if it spreads among humans. What happened to monkeypox? Where's that going?
It's still here. But also, the CDC has lowered its COVID restrictions. So, COVID's not a thing anymore, according to the CDC.
It's not necessary to quarantine after being exposed. Social distancing guidelines were also lifted by said CDC.
I object to social distancing. I think we should social distance all the time, everywhere, at work especially. Like, please.
I don't know space. You. This is my purse.
My fucking space.
Look at this. Dozens sick. 3 hospitalized. Over feces exposure at a water park.
No shit. Oh my God. What do you think you're going to get in the water park?
I mean,
you're getting feces. Come on.
That's why you don't swim in hotel pools. It's just... They always have a sign up that says, do not enter this pool if you've had diarrhea in the past 2 weeks. It's like, man, I have diarrhea every goddamn day. I'm getting in this pool.
Feces!
Speaking of feces, Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian have split. This is old news for some.
Look at that picture of Kanye. He looks like a thumb, first of all.
What does Pete Davidson look like? a fucking
Like
vagina
like
with
a toenail.
yeah. So, Pete Davidson is reportedly in trauma therapy amid Kim K breakup due to online harassment from Kanye West. If Kanye West was trying to harass me online, guess where I wouldn't be? In trauma therapy. I would be making podcasts about it every day. I would be making jokes about it every day. I would be writing songs about Kanye. Pete Davidson, you bitch. Also, how is it that you're with all these quote-unquote beautiful ladies and it never lasts more than 6 months? Because you're fucking annoying and your dick ain't that big. And they figure it out that your fuck game ain't buck wild. You're just some fucking anxiety-riddled bitch that's not funny, and your jokes grow old, and then they dump you because you're a fucking psychopath. I really do wish he would die. Like, just kill yourself. Pete Davidson, kill yourself right now. And I hope this gets us pulled off of YouTube as well. Biggest bitch in the world. Trauma therapy?
You're so angry right now.
Trauma
What is
therapy?
going on? You're like Dorinda right now. You're like going off the deep edge.
So bitch.
She's starting right now. She's starting.
So bitch.
Olivia Newton-John has passed away from cancer.
Thoughts and prayers. When was the last time you saw Grease?
I don't know, but I love that movie.
Great movie. Also could never be made today.
No. But I did see, like, when I was in middle school, like, the high school that was, like, connected to my middle school, they put on a performance of Grease. And we did, I mean...
They kept it...
It was...
Pretty accurate?
Pretty accurate.
Damn.
And it was Catholic school.
Wow.
Progressive.
Lifting up skirts and shit. Everybody's being played by 30-year-olds.
It's theater!
Well, John Travolta had this to say. My dearest Olivia, you made all of our lives so much better. Your impact was incredible. I love you so much. We will see you down the road, and we will all be together again.
Ooh, that's
Yours
deep.
from the moment I saw you and forever. Your Danny. Your John. Which sounds... that last part. Oh, you're a John. Yeah, so maybe they were both into Scientology. I don't know.
I don't know, but...
Maybe they're both on the spaceship together.
Take me.
All right, so closing up here, unless you have anything else.
No.
All right. If this new job doesn't work out, you have no excuses. I'd like you to read this.
I'm a millionaire at 28 from selling my toenails, foot skin, used panties, and more. So a former exotic dancer sells her body, and not in the way that you think. On average, the self-proclaimed professional goddess reportedly rakes in between $5,000 and $10,000 per month. Wow. Not bad.
I mean, this is something I would absolutely do with no
she's
shame.
An exotic dancer.
I'm an exotic man.
Well, she's the former exotic dancer.
Give me... See, this is bullshit, okay? Where's the equal playing ground, okay? Women can make money selling their feces and fucking soiled panties and toenails. Nobody wants to buy that shit from men. Where are the women out there that want my dirty socks and ripped underwear? And you know what? They wouldn't get it because you know why? My underwear is pristine. Because my ass
My ass
is butter soft.
soft.
And my balls are butter soft.
Soft.
And I don't even shit.
He don't shit.
It comes out of my pores, but it don't stink. And my
Ew.
breath. It's killed by all the vodka that I drink.
And mouthwash.
So I just don't understand this. I mean, I understand, like, some dudes have foot fetishes. I remember that one bitch that was, like, selling her farts into a mason jar and making money off of that. And then she got, like, sick because she was farting too much and she had to, like, go to the hospital. Like, that's a real... People make money off of this, and I just don't know where or how to sign up. And if anyone out there listening can tell me where the male side of this is, I clip my toenails all the time. I'll start saving them. I'll start shitting my pants and putting them in Ziploc bags. And I'll even, like, take a picture with today's newspaper just for authenticity. And then I'll send it out to you for $7, and I'll make my $10,000 a month, bitch. Sup?
All right.
Bless you, Bitty.
Bless you.